Hi everyone, my name is Ronnie and welcome to the Right Side Podcast. This is going to be a channel where I mostly talk about my favorite hobbies, which are knitting, and as of recently, it is crocheting as well. So I thought I'd start this episode introducing myself, seeing as it's my first episode ever, and today is June the 6th. And I guess I'll go ahead and start with a little bit about myself. My name is Ronnie, as I introduced myself before, and I am 26 years old, excuse me, and I have one daughter named Lenneth, and she will be 2 next month. So yes, pray for me as we go down through this journey together. And I started knitting when I was about 20 years old, and I taught myself essentially. My mother taught me how to cast on, and then from there I just took took off running thanks to good old YouTube. So essentially I feel like if anybody could learn knitting and or crocheting, just like I did, definitely anybody can do it. So I mean there's no shame in having to, frog a project and start all over again. Heck, I've done that thousands of times. But I guess what started me knitting was I remember when I was really young, both my mom and my grandmother could do knitting and crocheting beautifully. It's just like a natural talent to them. And I never really showed interest in doing it then. I mean, they offered to teach me a whole bunch of times, but I never really caught on. It wasn't something that entertained me. And then my father died when I was 20, and essentially it became my therapy, and it's my new addiction, which is yarn hoarding. Um, one of these days I might make a video to show you my stash, and if I ever did, this would probably go way beyond like an hour or so. It's just ridiculous. In this one bedroom, one bath, tiny apartment where 3 people live, like my yarn is like the giant elephant in the room. But I like my setup on how I set it up, so maybe one of these days I'll show you a video if you're interested. And so, okay, well, now that you know a little bit about me, I guess I can go ahead and show you what I'm currently working on. I guess I'll just start off with knitting, because honestly I only have one project that I'm working on currently on the needles for knitting. So let me go ahead and pull it here. I would say it's about 75% done, but this is a hat pattern, and it's called Lair. And essentially it's very simple. It's knitted on circular needles, and it's just really for 8 inches you do a 2x2 ribbing of knit 2, purl 2, and it builds up okay. I mean, it's a nice little mindless project when you're watching TV, nothing too difficult. The yarn I am currently knitting with there is Patton's Classic Wool Worsted. I don't know if you can see it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe for a skein of yarn like this, it was $6.99 at Joann's, and the color is called Shades of Gray Variegate. Let me pull that up so you can see it. I'm probably like destroying the way you say it. Can't pronounce it. But yeah, it's very nice. It's got black, gray, and some dark gray in it, so it builds up nicely. It stripes itself very nicely. Okay, so now that I got my knitted project out of the way, I guess I will go ahead and show you what I'm working on currently in crochet. I don't know, this year has been all about crochet. Like, I have not taken like a pair of needles with me for a long while. So I guess the first project that I'll show you is a granny square blanket that I'm doing for a friend of mine I've met at my new job, which is a call center, and she's a supervisor and she works overnight. She's actually probably getting off work now. That's how she works, from like 11 to like 7. So it's rough. I mean, it's quiet in the call center, but don't want to do it with the crazy people. But here we are. Here is my granny square blanket, and I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm still working on it, but the 3 colors that I'm using are white, scarlet, and black, and they're all the Caron's 1 pound yarn brand, and it's very nice. I enjoy it. I like the blanket. I love the way that, it's, the pattern looks. I like granny squares, especially um, when it looks like this, especially with the striping. But to tell you the truth, I kind of altered it a little bit. I know that sometimes granny squares, in between the three double crochets that you do in each hole, you usually do a chain of two. I only did a chain of one, and that resulted in the gaps being a lot closer, which I like, especially if you're doing a baby blanket. It's more advisable to do it like that so their fingers don't get caught in there. But I'm almost done. I'm honestly thinking about putting a border on it so that it looks a little bit more finished and polished. But I'm not really quite sure which one I want to do. I don't think I want to do the Pico because it just, to me, Pico screams baby blanket, and this is for an adult. So probably going to end up doing like a shell. I think it's called the shell. I can't remember. But essentially what I'm doing is in each gap I'm doing a 5 double crochets. So I think that's the shell. That's what I think it is. But anyway, moving on to the next project. This is a baby blanket that I'm working on, and I'm using a whole bunch of different shades of blue, as you can see. Um, so the colors that I have working on here, oh, those are my loose ends. Let me show you the good side. Let me show you my good side. Yay! So at the very bottom that's curling up, I'm going to have to block this, but this one down here is going to be the deep blues. I think that's what it's called. Then we have the royal blue in simply, I'm sorry, this is Caron's 1 pound. And then I have different blues. You know what? Let me go ahead and pull out the yarn and I'll show you. Oops. The tag fell off on this one, but oh well. So the striped yarn at the bottom is Red Heart with Love. You can see that. You might not see it because it's shiny, but you'll see the with love. So the color's called Deep Blues. And then the dark blue was the Caron 1 pound, and that was royal blue. Then I'm using, I had an issue pulling out the yarn from the center for some reason, so that's why I have this big mound on the top. It just looks crazy. But this is Lion Brown's Pound of Love, and the tag is also pulling. Let me see if I can fix this. It's so hard to put back on sometimes. So yeah, the Pound of Love, and the color is, let me see if you can see it. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. This one is denim. I don't know if you can see. I can't really see because it's blocking me. Okay, it's not going to focus, but it's denim. Then I have Bluebell, pound of yarn as well. And then for the lightest blue color, I'm using a pastel blue. And of course, to finish it off, no baby blanket is complete without the Pound of Love as well in white. So I'll keep you posted on my progress in that. That's actually one of the reasons why I started picking up crocheting, is I always wanted to do the ripple blanket because I always thought it looked so cute and so pretty, And you know, I struggled with it for a while way back when, then I gave up and I said, who needs it? I'll just do something different. I don't care. And yeah, so that was a baby blanket. I'm going to give it away to a coworker who just had a baby boy. I believe he is 1 week old now, so exciting. I'm so excited. And let's see if I can pull out my other project work, which is in my other bag. But I guess I'll show you another one that I'm currently working on. This is a lacy romantic shawl, and this is in neon pink, and absolutely easy pattern. I mean, I watched Yolanda Soto Lopez do it on YouTube. She's really good. I would look her up. And you know, she has a step-by-step video and she breaks it down and makes it so easy that I picked up on it right away. So if you're just learning how to crochet, it's your perfect opportunity to do a project you'd be really, you know, excited to do. And this is actually how the width, like this is the lengthwise how you're supposed to hold it up. So it's a very wide shawl. So I'm pretty excited. I have to do at least 65 inches. So, and then I'll give this away to a family friend. And the same family friend is also going to get the top down shawl. I have that in my other bag. I don't want to get up and get it, but I'm actually doing it in the I was trying to see if I had a hank of it, but I'm doing it in the unforgettable parrot. So let me go ahead and see if I can run and get it really quick. There we go. Okay, so let's see, it was really fast. I didn't take too long, did I? So this is the top down shawl that Mikey from the Crochet Crowd has a video up on. It's nowhere near finished, but I'm pretty proud of it. It works up really easy. Another easy project if you're a beginning crocheter. I will admit that I've had to watch and rewatch the video, and it's about 30 minutes long, so that's probably an hour watching it straight in order to get it. But once you get it, I mean, there's no stopping you. And I am absolutely in love with this project. So much so that I'm going to make one myself. And I'm not one to wear shawls. But if you're looking to get the yarn and you like the colors, it's Red Heart Boutique's Unforgettable. And the color is Parrot. And absolutely gorgeous. It's like rainbow essentially. The camera's not really doing it any justice, but to be honest, the colors aren't as bright as you think when you first you know, when you first crochet them. So like, see how it's like, you're like, oh wow, this is going to be like really colorful and bright and all that, but it really knits into, you know, I mean, it's colorful, but it's not bright as in, oh my god, what, this is just going to clash with everything, but it's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, that's really all I'm working on right now. I will keep you posted on my progress, and hopefully I'll be able to finish some of these soon. I know I really want to go ahead and finish my hat so I can wear it at work these days, because they only let us wear hats on the weekend, so I'd like to have a hat to be able to use. Excuse me, I had to hiccup. So I will definitely post a video so that you can see what my progress is like, and definitely maybe in the future I'll go ahead and make a yarn haul of all the yarn that I've acquired by going to Joann's, my absolute fantasy playground crack yard where I like to just divulge into my addiction. So hopefully you'll be able to stick around with me. We'll be able to get to be good friends, and I'll definitely see you on the next video. Take care, you guys. Bye.